Hey everyone, it's me, Joel. As you may or may not know, October is National Bullying Prevention Awareness Month. Today, October 11th, is National Coming Out Day. Today, I'd like to come out, not as gay, because I already did that, but as different. Unique, one of a kind, weird. In short, me. It encompasses a lot of different things, some good, some bad, and the journey I took to accept myself hasn't always been easy. But today, I'd like to share a little bit of my journey and ask for your help in supporting and encouraging anyone who's still in that process towards accepting and loving themselves for who they are. Growing up, I always felt like the odd man out. I was a reader, a talker, an artist, not an athlete. I was basically an inside kid growing up in an outside kid kind of neighborhood. It's the best way to put it. I got teased for reading things way above my reading level. My fourth grade teacher even sent me to counseling once because she saw me reading trashy Weekly World News magazines. She thought I was disturbed. So I was embarrassed when I had to play football for the first time, and I didn't realize I was going to get tackled. That sucked. Yeah. I always saw things with a perspective that other people didn't. Nowadays, that's great. I give awesome advice, but when all you want to do is to fit in and be accepted, it can be pretty isolating and pretty lonely. Even better, when I was in the third grade, I remember looking at a boy in my class and wondering what it would be like to kiss him. I didn't really know the word gay at the time, but I knew that other kids, other boys in my class, they weren't thinking that same thing. So I kept it a secret. Although I'm pretty sure that people guessed, people definitely talked growing up. I went on to middle school, which sucked immensely. Adolescence is just, it's a really high teasing phase in life, but add hormones, crushes, and this overwhelming panic that comes from trying to kind of rein in your idiosyncrasies and your personality and also keep your developing sexuality a secret as well. Plus, as it often happens, most of the teasing was coming from my own friends, so that made it a little worse. High school and college were better. I was still teased at times. I still felt out of place here and there. But by then I'd found some really good friends that could let me be more confident showing my personality. Still, it wasn't until much later, at the age of 26, that I finally had the courage to come out of the closet. I started coming out to people close to me, and then when I met new people, I allowed myself to be open and honest about who I was without being, "Hi, my name's Joel, I'm gay." 2 years later, so 3 years ago today actually, I came out publicly on YouTube. Because when I do something, I go big. If you want to see that video, here's the link, someplace on here. I came out as gay, and in doing this I also gave myself permission to be myself, regardless of whatever that entailed. I let myself embrace the things that made me weird or different or unique. So most importantly, I let myself be me. I'm still learning. I'm still growing, not gonna lie. Some days still suck. But if you're in the same situation that I was in, please let me tell you, it got better for me. Being okay with being me regardless of what that is, it's scary. But it's the best thing I did. I lost some friends. Not many. Some people still talked behind my back. But when you stop hiding, when you're just kind of like, yep, I'm gay, I'm this, I'm that, it makes it a lot easier to confront those people respectfully and to make them stop. Even better, you find acceptance from other people for the things that you thought you could never be accepted for. Since I came out, since I started exploring and accepting who I am, I found myself surrounded by the most amazing people. And all of them are also weird and awesome in their own totally cool and unique ways. And I belong. Not just because of my labels, and not in spite of them. It's me, Joel. I think one of the best ways to exemplify that is in a message that my best friend left me one day when I was having a pretty rough time. And he told me,
You're not my gay friend. You're my best friend. You're Joel. And they love you for it.
Sorry for putting you out there like that, buddy, but I appreciate you. I can be myself without having to hide, and I have found the people who will love me and encourage me, and I get the honor and the joy to do the same for them. So now, I need you. Please, help me to tell other people that it's okay to be themselves. Share your story. You know, the past couple of months, a whole bunch of people have been going crazy for the opportunity to dump a bucket of ice water on their heads for ALS. I'm not asking for stunts, but you can do them if that's who you are. Instead, I'm asking for sincerity. Do this. Make a video. Tell your story. What makes you different? What makes you who you are? And what was your journey to accepting that? If that's still way too personal for you, if you're not comfortable sharing your story, that's okay. Tell us instead about the people who inspire you, about the heroes that are on their own journey and that you really admire because of it. Do both. Do something. Post it, and let's use the hashtag #I'mJustMe. I'm going to start off by posting this on Facebook and tagging a couple of friends in the hopes that they'll continue it along and tag more friends, and you never know, we could start something. Please help spread the love. You never know. Your story may be exactly what somebody else needs to hear. Thanks for watching, and thank you for letting me share my journey with you. It's not over, and it has its ups and downs, but I'm grateful to be on it. In conclusion, I'm Joel. I'm a mixture of all sorts of crazy, wonderful, and unique traits. I'm the kid who could spend an entire day swinging on his swing set growing up.
I'm the kid who wore a vampire cape whenever he was playing outside.
I'm the guy who collected rocks as a kid and knows their esoteric properties. I'm weirdly fascinated by clothing with zippers. I'm the guy who can't stand it when his foods are touching. Hey Mom, thanks for deliberately mixing up the rice and beans because you knew it would get to me. I'm the evil overlord plotting world domination. I'm a gay man whose biggest weakness is a nice set of biceps. Siva altan no sa quebra di la jabet.
I'm the guy making cosplay costumes for he and his friends to wear to Comic-Con.
I'm the man who's always had the courage and integrity to say exactly what needed to be said, but who still stays classy and respectful. I'm the intellectual who reads about all sorts of different subjects, but I still don't really understand irony. I think that's ironic. Yeah? I'm an educator.
I'm an artist.
A first-generation curandero. A spiritual advisor. Son. Brother. Friend. I'm all these things and more, but in the end, I'm just me. And no one can be me as well as I can.